For those of you who remember the Christmas video, you remember that JustMoparJoe somehow managed to make a 318 appear under the Christmas tree. Well, I'll admit it's not the same 318, but here is the 318. This is the one that we're going to be building for our friend Hayden. You'll see him in the comments of my videos as Dreadhead Hayden. He has a 72 dart swinger. If you haven't seen the Christmas video, you may want to go back and watch that. It'll give you some background on this build. But Hayden is building his first car, and he needs a good running engine for it, and this is going to be it. It's not much to look at now, but we're going to make it really nice, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of the plan. It's going to be pretty much a stock short block. We're going to check that out, see how much this needs in the way of machine work or whatnot. Hopefully not much. As ugly as it is right now, this was from a running and driving Diplomat, I believe. 87, 8 model, something like that. So it's got a lot of oil leaks, a lot of, just field scuzz all over this engine, but it did run. So I'm hoping that the short block is going to check out and be pretty good. Then on the top side, JustMoparJoe, I'm going to link to his channel below. He is going to work over a set of heads for this. So we're going to keep the stock style of head, 302 head, and do some port work on that, and a little bit of port work on the intake. It's an Edelbrock Performer. Looking at a Lunati flat tappet cam, and probably a nice Holly 4-barrel, something like that. We haven't completely figured out exactly what we're going to use, but it'll be pretty close to that. We think it's going to make a nice, respectable meal for Hayden's dart swinger. So stay tuned. The build begins on this in earnest. First things first, obviously I need to clean it up, but I wanted to show you guys exactly what it looks like. This is boneyard fresh, exactly how it came out of the car. So mix the best before and after when we don't clean it up before we put it on camera. Some of this stuff you have to look at and ask yourself, how did it get that bad? This is where it looks like the grease and paint are trying to make an escape together from the water pump. How is it not cheaper to replace a leaking gasket than to keep putting oil in it $5, $6 a quart? Kindling here for the engine fire. Got the oil filter adapter on it, which to me is a plus. And it doesn't look like they tore up the flex plate ears, which is nice. A lot of times junkyards will just slice those things trying to get them out of a car. Oil filter and all. Wow. Well, it was running and driving like this. We're going to make this engine great again. Didn't look any better close up, did it? But it will. Stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy the series. My goal is within the next few weeks to have this thing ready to take on its road trip. And the road trip is going to be really fun. I'm hoping to do that in May, and I hope you guys will stick around for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Frequently, I don't like this at all. Let's start over. Jethro's in the peanut gallery watching me.